Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Demon Slayer. This time with proper audio. Doesn't it sound amazing? Yeah, sorry about that last time. At the beginning of when I started the recording, I noticed my microphone's not on. So I did that. This is before I started the actual video. And I got it on and I thought, okay, there we go. It's fine. Turns out it was the wrong microphone. It was capturing from my webcam, not from this microphone. But now, everything should be good and you can hear the beautiful quality of my voice. Anyway, last time I even ate demons. Not me, I'm just saying that's, maybe I did. You don't know. A little salt, maybe a little gravy. Slow roasted demons. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. Anyway, Tanjiro went through 3 Hashira, churned through them really quickly. Mitsuri had the flexibility training, that was a nightmare. Igoro and his accuracy training, that was a nightmare. And then Shinazugawa with his beating the crap out of you training, that also sucked. But it mainly was he was going to completely maim and disfigure Genya. Tanjiro stepped in, got into a fight, got suspended, and he and Zenitsu, because he met up with Zenitsu and dragged him into it, ended up going to the next Hashira. So, yeah. Which, again, like I said last episode, I don't think Zenitsu's actually mad about. Like, he already felt like it was torture being there, so he may have gotten in trouble, but hey, he got out of that. He got out of class, so I don't think Zenitsu's going to complain. But they went at the end to the last Hashira, whose name I never remember, and that's also where Inosuke is, and now they're ready to join that training. So that's pretty much where we left off. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure, so let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Demon Slayer. Here we go. The mark. He got it. He got the mark to show up. Is there anyone out there that has a tattoo of Tanjiro's mark on their head? I don't know. I guess it'd be similar to, like, does anyone have, like, a tattoo of, like, Harry Potter's scar? There's gotta be, right? You don't see it that often, though, but, like, there's gotta be people that have, like, Harry Potter's scar on their head, you know? So maybe there's someone out there. I mean, I'm sure people, for cosplay will paint it on, but I don't know. Has anyone actually gotten a tattoo of the mark? I guess the next question is, which one did you get? Did you get his sun-breathing mark, or did you get his scar that he got after final selection? I don't think I could ever do a tattoo. The closest I think I could ever do, potentially, is getting the Triforce from The Legend of Zelda on the back of my hand. That's all I think I would be willing to do, because I don't have any interest in putting anything else. My only problem is, I don't know how well this comes off on the camera, but I'm extremely hairy, and that hair extends all the way to my hand, so I don't know if I would want a hairy Triforce. I guess I could shave, but excuse me. I could keep this hand shaved, but that's weird, so I don't know. I remember I shaved my arms once, and I absolutely hated it, so I never did it again. Anywho, there's just a thought that crossed my mind now. But he's doing it. He's getting the mark. He's keeping the mark. Is working. I mean, and I guess it makes sense. The first time this mark ever really showed up on his head was when he decapitated Gyotaro. Yeah, because I mean that's an upper rank demon, so it makes sense. And then that came back last season when he faced more upper rank demons. So it's when his body is pushed to its absolute limit, But he's figured it out. So we have the training with Himejima, which I'm assuming next episode, since it's called Stone Hashira Gyome Himejima, I'm assuming we're going to get more about him. Because it's like, oh, we're going to the Stone Hashira's training. It's like, I feel like we had more of Iguro last episode. You know? So, I feel like we had more of him than we had of Himejima this episode, you know? But it's fine. So we had the waterfall training, which was interesting. I like that even Inosuke had trouble with that, you know? Even Inosuke had trouble, and, Zenitsu had trouble as well. There's a part of me that's kind of torn on, like, should Tanjiro be helping Zenitsu, you know? We're kind of at a point where it's like, sink or swim, man. The problem is, I guess, Zenitsu would happily sink, you know? Like, if it meant not fighting demons anymore, Zenitsu would happily sink instead of swim, so... Yeah. So that was interesting, and then, the log training. I like we didn't last too long on that, but then the big thing was the boulder. The boulder! Which, again, it's like, I think it is kind of poetic, it rhymes, where the end of his first training with Urokodaki was a boulder, was slicing a boulder in half with a sword, which he thought was impossible. And now, the final thing in his training, at least I'm assuming final thing, I guess, well, because Gyu and Shinobu really aren't doing Hashira training, so I'm assuming Himejima is the last one. So, but it makes sense that his final training, basically, would be with a boulder, you know? And it makes sense, I don't know why, because I just didn't notice this, basically, when Himejima was pushing his boulder. It's like, you're not just, like, you're not rolling the boulder, you know? Because for a second I was like, well, once you get it rolling, is it really... I mean, it's still a challenge, sure, but once you get it rolling, that should help a bit. But it's like, oh, no. You're not rolling it. You're literally scooching it across the ground, you know? Like it's about to... Like, he's about to, turn it into, a boulder that SpongeBob would be driving, you know? Now that I think about it, I could hear Tanjiro saying... The pioneers used to drive these babies for miles. What the hell are you talking about? You're Zenitsu just being like, what are you talking about? Have you gone insane? Actually, more than Tanjiro, if anyone was goofy enough to suddenly start driving a boulder, let's face it, it's probably Inosuke. The pioneers used to drag these babies for miles, and this one's in good shape. And now, you're telling me you think they could drive? Rocks. Thank you all. I have just recreated a SpongeBob episode in Demon Slayer. Thank you. No questions. Oh, God. But yeah, that was interesting. That was fun. And I like how they bring up something new, repetitive motion, and bringing up the strongest emotions you have. First being losing his family, and then the second being losing Rengoku. I thought because it's like, bring up your emotions. Like, I thought he was gonna bring up, like, when he thought he lost Nezuko at the end of last season, but I guess that's the thing, because he didn't end up losing Nezuko, you know? He didn't end up losing Nezuko, but he lost his family, and he lost Rengoku, so... And I mean, they talk about, well, because they... I don't know. Could Rengoku have gotten a mark? See, the thing is, Tanjiro didn't have a mark at that point, you know? He only got it when he faced Gyotaro in the entertainment district. And it was after that it spread like a contagion to Mitsuri and Tokito, you know? So it makes you wonder, like, if Tanjiro had already had a mark by then... by the Mugen Train arc, could Rengoku have done it and potentially defeated Akaza, you know? We don't know. But yeah, that was good. I like Genya helping him out, which was good. I will say, though, like, it's weird. And I mean, I don't want to go too far with this, because we pretty much covered everything last episode. But the fact that Genya was reprimanded, too, I don't really understand that, because, like, Genya did nothing wrong. Like, fully. Like, Genya was a victim in that, but I mean, I guess it's his word versus a Hashira's word, you know? But that's the thing, it's like, you know, he went to talk to his brother, and then his brother decided, alright, I'm going to maim you beyond recovery. And somehow he got in trouble and not Shinazugawa. So, oh well. Guess it doesn't matter. But, I like that Tanjiro and Genya are friends now, you know? I mean, did I not call it? Did I not call it in, what was it, episode 5? When it was just after final selection, and Genya was being such a jerk. And I was like, man, this dude sucks. He'll probably be an endearing character later, you know? And sure enough, here he is. He's an endearing character. I could literally go back to, like, video evidence of me saying that, you know? Maybe it wasn't episode 5, per se, but it was either episode 5, when we first saw Genya, or it was when he showed up again at the end of season 1, you know? It was one of those times where I called it. I was like, watch, he'll be an endearing character later, you know? But that's how it goes. I don't see that happening with Shinazugawa, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. And then we have Muzan with his favorite demon, the useful demon, Nakime. Now, she has one eye that says 4. Currently, the 12 Kizuki are the 3 Kizuki. Did she get promoted to a 12 Kizuki? Because it doesn't say upper 4, it just says 4. Granted, there are no lower ranks anymore, but I don't know. Like, why does she have a 4 in her eye? You know? If she's not part of the 12 Kizuki. But it's interesting. And I like, honestly, I like, too, because it's like, you know, she's got, like, this web behind her and her B1. She's, you know, controlling all these eyeball spiders and stuff. I like he's just sitting in a chair with a map, like, ooh, look here, see if there's anything here. Like, I love how casual he is, you know? Like, there's just something funny about it. And for a second, because I didn't realize it was a map, I thought he was, like, reading the paper. You know? He's just, like, sitting in his chair reading the paper, like, oh, good work, I'm proud of you, you know? I mean, not since Daki have we seen him like his demons at all. Maybe he has a soft spot for the ladies, you know? Maybe Muzan is a ladies' man, but, like, I mean, that's the thing, because it's an interesting thing rewatching the Entertainment District arc, and it's like, you know, he's really, like, cheerful and encouraging with Daki, you know? Like, she puts her head in his lap, and he's, like, petting her. It's like, oh, I know you'll do great things. You're going to become a really strong demon. And then you get to the end, and it's like, but she was super weak. Why do you like her so much? And it's like, is it just because she's the only girl in the 12 Kizuki? Or at least the upper ranks? And it's like, you know what? My headcanon is he just never wanted to deal with Gyotaro. That he was just like, alright, I will let you surpass him. And then... Or maybe he wanted her to surpass Sperm Man at least, you know? I don't know. But it is an interesting thing that it's like... the two demons... The two people in his ranks... that he actually likes and has smiled at are both girls. Maybe he's just a ladies' man. I mean, he's super old. Like, he might be... We don't know how conservative this dude is. He is so conservative that he literally will not age or change his body at all, you know? Like, he's so conservative that he's trying not to die, you know? He is the ultimate of boomers. Like, he's so much a boomer that he's a boomer not from the 1900s, from the 900s. Like, this dude's old as shit. I don't know, man. But I don't know, there's something about that where he's just, like, sitting there. It's just, like, they're looking, you know, she's looking for demon slayers because she's looking for Nezuko and stuff. And he's literally just there with a map, like, ooh, why don't you look here next? This could be a fun vacation spot. I don't know, it's just, like, he's like, so happy about it. I don't know. I don't know. So that's kind of funny. And not only is he looking for Nezuko, he's looking for Master Kagaya as well. So, but he doesn't know what he looks like. I mean, what if he finds him? He might be disappointed, like, oh, I was expecting a huge battle, but you're, like, dying, you know? I don't know. Oh, boy. But good stuff. Good stuff. And I'm curious to see where we're going next time. We've got 2 episodes left of this season, and kind of 2 episodes left of the show, since we're only doing movies after this, but I don't know. I hope the movies don't take too long to come out. Like, I hope there's one, like, I'll give them at the end of next year, you know? I don't know. I hope, but we'll see. But that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Demon Slayer reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.